Hey, 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 what's going on? Happy 2014. We are in here. It is 2014, the first Monday of the new year. And I'm ecstatic because I have big plans. I have big plans for 2014, honey. Do you? And I'm just ecstatic. And one of them is to be here on Mondays giving you a monologue and keeping you in your craft and keeping me in my craft by giving you a monologue. And thank you so much for watching me. I know 2013 I was a little bit, let me spec myself. I wasn't consistent, but 2014 I vow to be consistent unless something extreme happens. So what's Monologue Mondays for those that's watching me for the first time? It's where I grab a monologue from the internet and I basically co-read it. I do not have a lot of time with it. And so I literally just grabbed this monologue from the movie Freedom Writers, and it's with the amazing Hilary Swank who played Erin. So so the monologue basically is to help you find a monologue, my ladies, and this is for men too, because some things that you could definitely change the gender. So you get this monologue, and if you feel like, okay, I like what it stands for, at least you heard it from someone else, and then you can beat it up and make it your own and put some truth to it. Layer it with your own personal situation that you've been through. So personalize it. All right, so without further ado, let's get to Freedom Riders. I don't know, I'm doing monologue, but I want to sing. I'm going to do all these crazy things. I'm so happy. I'm happy. I'm back on camera doing what I love. So let's get to it. All right, Freedom Riders. So Erin has confiscated a racist drawing being passed around the class, and she's talking to the students about this. Maybe we should talk about art. Tito's got talent, don't you think? You know something? I saw a picture just like this one in a museum. Only it wasn't a black man, it was a Jewish man. And instead of the big lips, he had a really big nose, like a rat's nose. But he wasn't just one particular Jewish man. This was a drawing of all Jews. And these drawings were put in the newspaper by some of the most famous gangs in history. You think you know all about gangs? You're amateurs. This gang will put you all to shame. And they started out poor and angry, and everybody looked down on them, until one man decided to give them some pride, an identity, and somebody to blame. You took our neighborhoods. That's nothing compared to them. They took over countries. You want to know how? They just wiped out everybody else. Yeah. They wiped out everybody they think didn't like them and everybody they blamed for their life being hard. And one of the ways they did it was by doing this. See? They print pictures like this and put them in newspapers. Jewish people with the big, long noses, blacks with big, fat lips. They'd also publish scientific evidence that proved that Jews and blacks were the most lowest form of human species. Jews and blacks were more like animals. And because they were just like animals, it didn't matter if they lived or died. In fact, life would be a whole lot better if they were all dead. Yeah. That's how a Holocaust happens. And that's what you all think of each other. Bam. All right. There we have it. Freedom Writers. And I think that's pretty deep. That's some history, you know what I mean? Like it's a powerful monologue which shows them, like, you're drawing things of this nature, and people had to live with this. People were degraded and wiped off, and because they thought that you caused our problems, we're gonna kill you, and look what you're drawing. So I feel like this is a very strong monologue. If you like it, definitely make it your own. I just gave you the bones of it. Once again, if I was gonna make this my own, I would spend a lot of time with it, breaking it down and personalizing it. But that's what Monologue Money is about, giving you cold monologues so you can see if you like it. And, maybe in the future I'm going to start learning these before I give it to you all, so it can be a real strong performance and you can decide, hey, I want that in my life. I want that monologue. But there we have it. Our first Monologue Monday. Ow. Ooh, ow. Thanks for watching. God bless you and see you next Monday.